Hello collective, welcome to the channel. It is August 23rd, 2025, and I have another message for you here. So there's talk of a European. Apparently, these misogynists have a target who is of European descent. There's something about an arrest. Either they're trying to plan one in order to obtain somebody's body, or somebody has been arrested. It sounded like the Nefarious ones wanted to cage someone in order to obtain their 3D body that houses a spirit soul complex. These could be official people who command such things, or it could be that somebody has been arrested also. These misogynists are talking about a tarot reader, and they are discussing her accuracy. There is something about the death penalty. New timelines and shit, one of these masculines stated. They're talking about an executioner in some prophecy. In the Old Testament, the Satan was an agent of God tasked with executing justice and punishing evildoers. There was a severe betrayal. The Satan began duplicating or cloning high vibrational people and framing them for crimes in order to trap them and feed on them, obtaining their light and their gifts while spending their wealth. They were giving the life force of these high vibrational people to vampiric entities that were placed inside of the cloned bodies, acting as the original. Here in town, a feminine said, it seemed as though she was announcing her own arrival, but it could also have been the arrival of those gathering up the true criminals. Now, somebody who sounded feminine, but it could have been the curator also, saying, been forced to drink it. So these high vibrational people have been forced to drink from their poisonous cup. They were forced to transmute and process the karmic debt of their sin. These vampires are talking about being hungry. And they're discussing fervently a birth certificate. It's like they need to prove their identity, or they need to create a paper trail of their own existence, or their existence is being questioned. One of these masculines are talking about something being manual. Which is hands-on. Or it could have been annual, which I'm leaning more toward. Something that they have done annually. And this reminds me of those annual ceremonies that are a transference of a whole community worth of sin onto the earth angelic light beings. They have been transferring sin annually to the innocent and unsuspecting who are just trying to shine a light, be love, and get along in life. They knocked it out, a younger adult male stated, and he sounded very upset. They knocked it out. Could have been a monster, a demon, somebody that they had sent to fight for them. Why don't you turn it over, honey? A feminine sounding person stated. These ones are being accused of prostituting the energy of every single person that they had gained a contract with. But it wasn't just a contract. It was everyone they were in a relationship with, even the one-night stands. It's all it took for them to set the hook, to tag it, to claim it. The whole group of these ones have fallen from grace. There's something about the number 2745. They said it just like that, 2745. So either something has cost that much, or the universe is aligning to support your spiritual growth and personal development. You are on the right path. Perhaps you are moving forward in time to the year 2745. As it resonates. This is what they did to the innocent. They snuffed their light out, somebody said. And now these ones want pity and mercy. They can no longer blame the actual angel whose genetics were stolen and used to grow them a flesh temple, a body, a house. There is no more transference of their evil deed, sin, onto the genetic host. Somebody said, "What the hell is this?" Like they have received a notice, a paper, a judgment, a command, and they're upset about it. These masculines are still trying to project guilt onto the innocent ones that they snuffed the light out of. They're angry. They want this light. They want to possess it, to feed on it, and to hurt it. They love the suffering of a light body. They've proved themselves unwilling to do the inner work that it takes to become light. They only want to feed on it and pretend that they are it. Centuries have gone by where this has been in practice. They've harvested the light out of people and project their own evil deeds onto the host's shadow to force them to serve them by transmuting their own darkness and evil deed to be their own personal savior. What do you call hope? Somebody asked. And I heard somebody say, "Mother, sit down." So there's a mother out there pacing about her responsibility for her crimes of the past and how that is going to affect her family. The curator is still calling out at least one earth angel representative, an appetizer for their black hole soul. So they are still working on harvesting the merchandise, which is the energy, gifts, and life of the earth angelics. Even though they have fallen from grace and been convicted in court, they're still planning red rumming innocent people. This is the message that I have for you, and I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.